My fellow Americans, this message comes to you not in a time of peace, but of imminent crisis. As your president, I stand before you on the edge of the unknown. We are facing an unprecedented event. All forms of communication, from landline telephones to far-reaching satellites, will cease to function. A global communications shutdown will soon take effect. As we brace ourselves for the coming isolation, these are the crucial instructions to follow. 1. Alert everyone nearby within the structure in which you are currently residing of this broadcast. Preparation is our best defense. This message will only repeat for the next 30 minutes, at which point the blackout will ensue. 2. Secure essentials, including food, water, and medication. Expect a period of prolonged isolation. 3. Maintain composure and adhere to the rules and guidelines established within your premises. Order and structure must be maintained. 4. Identify a capable leader and follow them. We need strong leaders now more than ever. Not all groups can stand firm without one. 5. Stay indoors and away from windows. Eliminate exposure to the outside world. An indeterminate number of unknown anomalies have descended upon our world. Do not attempt to make direct visual contact with these beings. Stay away from all windows and, immediately after this broadcast, move towards the center or basement area of whatever building you are in, bringing any essentials such as food, water, and medication with you. If you have blindfolds, it would be wise to use them. These beings will react to being seen. Neither distance nor barriers of any material will stop these beings from affecting the ones who look at them. To those of you that saw what may have looked like meteorites falling from the sky, ignore the rest of this message and isolate yourself immediately. I mean, right this second. Everything will be okay. To the citizens that may be outside at the time of this message, keep your head down and make your way into the nearest building without hesitation. Do it forcefully if you absolutely must, but keep your head down outside. Excluding this broadcast, immediately turn off all devices that are showing any other live broadcasts, especially if the sky is visible. This broadcast will be strictly text and audio, and fine for the duration until the blackout. If in the background you notice what sounds like ancient hymns or chance, try with every bit of your will to ignore it, and do not pay attention to the meaning of the words. If you cannot distract yourself from these words quickly enough, and have no headphones or other noise-suppressing equipment in your immediate vicinity, then I would advise you to find a sharp object and cease your hearing quickly. Understanding the message will drive you into a frenzy, making you and those around you targets for anomalies that might be nearby. For our mutual safety, I cannot explain to you the appearance of these anomalies. You will know they are close by their singing and the radiant light they emit. Avoid looking at the light, even if it is from a crack in the door or reflected off a wall. Observing the light too long will compel you to abandon your shelter. If you are unlucky enough to glimpse one of these beings, whether personally or through an image, my advice would be to end your life immediately, to spare yourself and others from the horror that will undoubtedly follow. This is your duty as an American. There are cases when the transition happens slowly, marked by bleeding from the eyes, ears, and nose, with no apparent cause. If this occurs to anyone within your vicinity, irrespective of age or relationship, they have been compromised. This will only happen to those that have either made extremely brief or distant visual contact with these beings, or those who are evil in spirit. In these situations, the actions we must take are harsh and unpalatable. Immediately isolate the affected and terminate their life swiftly. Following this, the remains must be incinerated immediately. This is not a choice, but a necessity, an essential act to prevent further terror. Stay tuned after this broadcast for instructions on safely incinerating corrupted corpses indoors. We are currently in retreat to an underground bunker in accordance with continuity of government protocols. We will strive to navigate through this darkness and fight for the survival of our great nation. This moment in our history will be remembered as our most challenging as we confront these terrifying times. It is our humanity that will keep us grounded, our strength that will keep us standing, and our resolve that will guide us through. To say Godspeed may seem inappropriate given our circumstances. We face this unknown not under the grace of divine benevolence, but rather its wrath. Instead, I say this: stay vigilant, stay strong. Remember that it is our shared humanity that we must hold on to now more than ever. If you are of the church, I will tell you this. Repentance is futile. We only have each other now. To those at the top of society that hail themselves in place of God, I hope you feel the remorse for what you have brought upon us. You have dared to peer into the divine, to rediscover what was forbidden. In your hubris, you fail to comprehend that what was once taken from us was never meant to be reclaimed. For the first time in our existence, we stand not under God's protection, but squarely in its path. And so, I leave you with this, as we tread into this unprecedented darkness. Our unity will be our guiding light. We have faced trials before, and each one has made us stronger. Now we face the ultimate test. Remember this, we will remain unbroken, unyielding, and undeterred. In our shared spirit lies our hope for survival. Stand firm, stand together, for we are the United States of America. Through our unity, we endure.
This message will repeat after safety instructions.